Hello, everybody, and welcome to This Week in Indie Comics. My name is Mr. Anderson, and I will be the advocating voice that takes you through the happenings of indie comics this week. So let's jump right in and see what's going on this week, ending August 9th through the 11th, and into even next week's indie comic news. And you can always find it by going to the This Week in Indie Comic menu partition. All right, so title of this program is This Week in Indie Comics, Fetish Con, METALSHARK Bro, the Org, and more. So we introduced this last week. This is the Indie Comic Con Highway Indie Creators Roadmap and Comic Con forecast for this weekend, August 9th through the 11th. There is Fetish in the forecast. What does that mean? We're going to have to click there to find out. Kickstarter issue number 32 for season 18, METALSHARK Bro and Rumble Kings visit the old man of the mountain to tell him of whispers and necropolis. Back and before they blast off, this is Kickstarter Last Rites, METALSHARK Bro, Rumble Kings, and more. See it. It's got a whole bunch of amazing Kickstarters. Time's almost up on them. You got to check them out. Charbroil and El Bandito's Power Hour of Love live interview with Connor Bartel, writer of Swords and Sorrows. Check out the latest episode from the boys. Did you pre-order the Org yet? Well, you should have, but it's okay. Time's not up. You can still pre-order it through Diamond Previews. Click the link to find out more. This weekend on the Comic-Con Highway, we're forecasting in Pennsylvania a Steel City Comic-Con that will have Eric Hudson involved, along with some other names you might know. And remember that you want to support Kickstarters to support the creators so they can make it to the Comic-Con Highway. And here, the creator of 10 to Midnight gave us 7 reasons to back this amazing project. We're doing something new. We're from now on switching cosplay to a little bit of a different format. We're not going to be doing it as much daily anymore, but we're going to start doing it recap by show. It's most sites do this way. We've decided to jump on the bandwagon to be able to feature the entire show. Allows cosplayers a little bit of an easier way to find their stuff. Plus, honestly, this way, there is a celebration of all the cosplay in an event as opposed to just single people. We will, of course, feature people who reach out to us and say, hey, that was me. This is my fan page. Can you promote it? And we'll, of course, oblige them. But for now, we're doing recaps. And this week, we added the Tampa Bay Comic-Con, which just happened, along with the Raleigh SuperCon. Both cons are within 2 weeks of each other. The recaps were amazing. You got to check them out. From Hellgirl to 2 amazing Dominoes to even Wonder Woman in a very unique way. It was amazing cosplay for 2 straight weeks. You got to check it out. Tell us which is your favorite in our Facebook group. Happening in Daytona, Gotham Pizza and Gotham's Finest Comics are 2 great reasons to visit Daytona, Florida. So it's definitely happening. I'm excited to get there. I'll probably be getting there on my way up to Fairfax Comic-Con in the next 2 weeks. Educating and advocating for special needs children is the R4AU campaign's sole purpose. Autism Awareness R4AU is dedicated to their daughter, Tori, the Autistic Jedi. Their mission, along with mine, is to advocate for awareness and acceptance of the autistic. The verbal and nonverbal alike deserve a voice for equality. We will be that voice. Contact the R4AU campaign on Facebook at their Facebook group and learn how you can help them raise awareness and research funding and understanding, most importantly. Remember, supporting Kickstarter takes just $1. $1 shows supports, attracts attention, funds projects, supports creators, and creates new worlds. Kickstarter for the Independent Creator, 2nd edition, a practical and informative guide to crowdfunding written by the amazing Madeline Holly Rising from Boston Metaphysical Society fame. It's a great book. I've already begun to get my nose into it. I'm excited to be reading it. You guys got to check it out. Speaking of checking stuff out, check me out this weekend in Tampa as I go to Fetish Con. This might not be a con for all of you, and especially if you're under 18. But if you're interested in the fetish world, this is the opportunity to get your feet wet. And if you're part of it, I'll see you this weekend for some fun. And to talk about fetish babies in what will be the first show where I think that it won't be out of place. Metal Shark Bro, a classic shark meets demon, demon transforms shark into shark man, shark vows vengeance on demon story. Oh yeah, heavy metal forever. And this weekend, as a matter of fact, today as we're filming this is the Wednesday 8/8/18 from 5 to 7. My good friend Roland Man will have his mini tour first stop at the Coliseum of Comics, followed up by a return to the Coliseum this Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. You got to check it out and get your copy of Cat and Mouse at the Coliseum. Also this weekend off the Comic-Con Highway will be the Raha Way, New Jersey, RockCon, August 11th. We don't know who it's featuring because we were told about it, but no one ever got back to us. So it's featuring a lot of people, though. It's cool. Check it out. New Jersey, you got something to do this weekend. Dynamo #1, a legacy in danger, retired from wrestling. Dynamo now wants to live a normal life, but something from his past is coming for him and his legacy. Sugar Glider issue #2. See what happens to Lauren, a.k.a. Prism, in issue 2 of Sugar Glider, where we see the events unfold from the agnostic's perspective. You know what I mean. Old Man of the Mountain, created and written by Tom Rapake, an apocalyptic comic book series, Angels, Demons, Lucifer, and Surviving Few. Will humanity fade away? Let's hope it won't fade away from Kickstarter. Make sure to check it out today and back it. We talked about it at the top of the program, 10 to midnight. When the sun blots out, the world is overrun by overworldly creatures. The survivors only have two choices, fight or die. It seems like it's a very violent Kickstarter season, and the violence continues in the Rumble Kings. A group of exiled soldiers travel through an alternative futuristic dystopian as they sell their violent skills to the highest bidders. And you can be a bidder on Kickstarter today. Whispers in Necropolis. If anyone knows how to pronounce that, please give me the pronunciation in the comments below. From the creator of Lily, the Demoness, comes the third installment of the horror anthology, Whispers in Necropolis. I want to say Metropolis, but Necropolis. You see, it just doesn't roll right for me. Someone's got to tell me how it sounds. Public Domain. This sounds great. The graphic novel, The Heroes of Yesteryear, were they real or just serial actors? Public Domain unravels the mystery. Go to Indiegogo to back this amazing new domain of possibilities. The crowding of Dragos. Fight or surrender. Only a remnant of humanity remains, and their survival hinges on their choosing to fight or surrender to Dragon Shifters, the Dragon. And speaking of another different Kickstarter, The Other Side of Nowhere, Cornelius questions his origin, asking him and his crew into a journey, him and his crew into a journey of the unknown and the sci-fi space adventure, The Other Side. Exciting news as of filming this, broke down in the four dead bodies. A simple drop-off turns into a bloody ambush, leaving two gangsters to dispose of 4 dead bodies. Tempers flare, chaos ensues. This book has officially funded as of today, which means it's all time for stretch goals. Let's get excited about that. And join the Advocating Facebook group on Facebook and get your stuff on there immediately. And then we see it and we put it on the site. So it's a great, almost like transporter from Facebook to this site. All right, guys, real quick, I think that we accidentally have left off a Kickstarter before we thank our veterans, like we do at the end of every show. So we're going to quickly just take a quick gander over to our Kickstarter list. I think there is one that may be misfired, not part of the list like it should be. So we're just going to take a quick look. And here we go. We, of course, saw the 7 reasons to back the 10 to midnight. Shark Bros almost out of time. Back it now if you're watching this live. If you're not, time might already be up. Dynamo is on. Cannonball Run. I don't think we saw Cannonball Run. Cannonball runs every 1,000 years. An intergalactic race determines the fate of the universe. I don't think we saw that on the list. We got to make sure that that's on the list. But yep, here it is. I knew this was missing. Penny for Your Soul, Pestilence chapter for Bested worshippers the Ark of the Covenant, Las Vegas, Nightlife, all this and more in Penny for Your Soul, Volume 4, or Chapter 4. And then the Hexing, of course, is the other one I thought we were missing. The Hexing, the Rainbow State, is about to get dark. Help fund issue 1 of this 4-part Hawaiian nightmare. That's pretty cool. You guys definitely got to check it out. It's based in Hawaii. Very few comic books are based in Hawaii. The only thing I really know that's been based in Hawaii that's really big is Hawaii 5.0 or Magnum PI. All right, guys, we're going to take a minute right now, and we're going to give our thanks to the Veterans Wife campaign for what they do on Facebook and ask you to support veterans by joining that group today. And we'd like to thank all the veterans. We truly appreciate your service. We'd like to give an extra special thank you to the veterans that don't want to be recognized. The silent Stoic veterans, for the horrors that they have seen in wars, to them, nothing to be thanked for. They don't put it out there for the world to know, for they are truly struggling, for they are now battling their own war here at home. We want you to know that you're not alone and you are loved and appreciated. You will always be our heroes, even if you refuse the title. That has been This Week in Indie Comics. My name is Mr. Anderson, and I am the advocating voice for indie advocates and indie creators who allow me to advocate for you by joining our Facebook group today and putting your stuff out there. Remember to support creators on the Comic-Con highway this weekend, as we have forecasted some amazing stuff happening. Remember, if you can't make it to a show, that's okay. Go to Kickstarter and support a creator today and help bring their worlds to life. All right, guys, so that's the end of the show. Brian, hey, what's up? Sorry, I don't